And children, a little subheading under word problems, because I know we've got word problems about adding, subtracting, blah, 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 blah. These are word problems about comparing. And just so that there is no doubt about what you'll need to do with these problems, write this in some relatively large words. You will need to sketch them out. The deal is, when you talk about comparing, first of all, with word problems, people get lost because there's words. And a lot of times you're given too much information and you get lost in all that information. If you can look at something, especially about this, when you're comparing two things and you see which one is, and you can see which one is bigger, not just read which one is bigger, your chances of getting the problem right increase probably 8,072-fold, whatever that means. So here's your example. Here we go. Mel is 6 years younger. 6 years younger than
Steven?
Sure, than Stevie.
Stevie.
That's not what the book is, but we'll go with Stevie. Mel is 11 years old. How old is Stevie Wonder? I wonder. And this is your example. Right away, when you see Mel is 6 years younger, you automatically start thinking, well, this is a subtraction problem, or you get kind of these notions in your head. Not all of you, but most of you probably do. You need to just sketch out what information they gave you. If Mel is 6 years younger than Stevie, and all I really need is like a bar. I mean, you can draw a real person if you want, but you're comparing who? Mel and Stevie. So we got this. You've got Mel compared to Stevie. And Mel is younger, right? So Mel is going to be smaller or a shorter bar than Stevie. Stevie is older, so he gets to be taller, as do all older people. And this is Mel right here. So you can automatically see which person, who is younger? Mel is. And how much younger is he?
6 years.
So the difference between them, this is 6 years. If you take Mel's and add 6 years to it, you're going to get Stevie's age. But I don't know that yet because I didn't read the rest of the problem. I just want to see. What does it say? It tells me Mel is 11. See, and then right away you can see, I know the younger guy is 11. So the older guy has to be, it's bigger. He's bigger. He's more. By how much more is he? He's 6. So right there you get, Stevie must be 17 years old. And if maybe you didn't draw that, maybe you would have looked at that and said, well, since Mel is 6 years younger, then I'm going to subtract 11 minus 6 and get 5. But that doesn't make sense because Stevie is actually bigger and older. But if you get the picture, if you can see the visualization of it, and sometimes they give you 3 people. Sometimes they'll say Bob is 5 years older than Sam, and Sam is 6 years younger than Tim, and Tim is 15 years old. Really, our minds don't really work too much on that there. Let me see if there's another one they give us. Yeah, write this one down. The Mackinac Bridge. Anybody been to the Mackinac Bridge?
Where is it?
Up in Michigan.
Probably.
I'll misspell it for you. It connects the, here, just in case you know. If you're from Michigan, you understand this. The bottom part of Michigan looks like this. The top part of Michigan looks like this. This is the upper peninsula, lower peninsula. the thing that connects them, which is mostly a little bit piece of water, is the Mackinac Bridge that goes between the two. It's like, it's a long, I don't know, is it 5 miles? I think it's a 5 mile long bridge or something like that. Anyway, the Mackinac Bridge is, I lost my place, 3,800 feet. Oh, that one, is that all it is?
That's
I thought that, I was saying it was, oh, yeah, so it's not even a mile long. Which is 400 feet less than the Golden Gate Bridge. Which is 400 feet less than the Golden Gate Bridge. How long is the Golden Gate? What is the span, which is how long, of Golden Gate? And right away, I should have capitalized that, but we're not in English right now, so I'll do it just because All right, right away you know that you're either going to add 400 or subtract 400 from 3,800, but really, honestly, until you draw it out, maybe you know, maybe you don't. Let's do it. Mackinac is 400 feet less than the Golden Gate Bridge, so which one's going to be the longer one? The Mackinac is less than the Golden Gate Bridge, so here's my Mackinac. Here's my Golden Gate. I know the Mackinac is 3,800, and what's the difference between these two? The Mackinac is how much less than the Golden Gate? 400. So to find the Golden Gate Bridge, what am I going to do? Mackinac Golden Gate. You can write it however you want. What am I going to do there? Somebody, Maggie. Am I going to add 3,800 with 400 or subtract them?
Add.
You're going to add, right? So the Mackinac is shorter. We know how much it is. We know how much shorter it is. So 3,800 plus 400 is going to be 4,200. The other thing that comes up in this section here, which people have issues with, are like time. And we're just going to talk about this. There is no particularly easy way, but maybe we can better. School starts at 8:10, which by the way it does here. School starts at 8:10. School ends at 3:15, which I think we do too. We're close. Ends at 3:15. How long is school? And the book points out, people, you always, whether it's hours or time, anything about time, when you're looking for the difference, okay, when you're looking for the difference, you always take the later time, subtract the earlier time from it, and you get the difference. Which is going to confuse and astound you, because if I do that, which one of these is the later time? Is 8 o'clock before or after 3:15? So 3:15 is the later time, but look, what happens if I try to take 3:15 and subtract 8:10 from it? You can't. What can we do to fix that problem? Anybody? There's a couple different ways you could do it. None of them are really super easy, but Brian, you could.
What's the problem?
No, you can't put the 8:10 on top. That will not work.
Okay.
That will not. Frankie?
You can find every hour and then add 5 minutes.
You could do it this way. Here would be one thing. You could go from 3:15 to 4 o'clock, which would be how many minutes?
4.
All right, so that gets you to 4 o'clock. If I go from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, how many hours is 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock?
4. 12. No.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going backwards. If you count up, you have to count up. You need to go from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, which is how many minutes? 50 minutes, right? And then you'd have to go from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, which is how many hours? Well, you go 8 to 12 is 4 hours, and and then 12 to 3 is another 3 hours, so that is
7 hours.
7 hours. And then you have to add another 15 minutes onto this. If you take 50 minutes and add 15 minutes onto it, you get 65 minutes, so you have to take away 5 minutes and then add the boom. So it's 8 hours, 5 minutes. Now I don't know if that's the easiest way, but maybe a better way is to change 3:15 into military time.
Oh,
Do you remember military time?
300 hours.
Add 12 to it because you went past noon. So it is 15 minus 8, 10. This might be a little easier for you because you end up with 8 from 15 is 7. You get. Did we do this one wrong?
Yes.
What did we do wrong?
We
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what we did wrong here? Is when I add 50 minutes to this became 9 o'clock. So 9 to 3, was somebody thinking that? So I would suggest, ladies and gentlemen, based on what we just went through, change it to military time if you have to, which would be probably a good idea, unless you're working just in an hour. So may or may not be that. Or one more, from 1492 to 1620 is how long? From 1492 to 1620 is how many years? And remember, the pattern is always you take the later time, subtract the earlier time. The later time is 1620, which only makes sense because it's the bigger number. By the way, what are those dates? Do you know? 1492 is 1620?
Where the pilgrims landed and pilgrims ground.
There you go. And then you do the subtraction there. Looks like it's tomorrow. 128 years. He thinks that'll. Time can be confusing.